receive is a lead of the digital agency of record for Click Media, is Heidi Forman. And please, I'm going to ask you to really be helpful and supportive because it's going to be really hard to get Heidi to come out of her shell and come up here. And presenting to Heidi will be Laurie Grant, President of Click Media.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. You know, it is a great privilege and honor to be here today and have the opportunity to introduce you to Heidi Forman as she is inducted into the Canadian Marketing Healthcare Hall of Fame and to help celebrate her amazing career and all of her accomplishments. Heidi is one of the most dynamic and inspirational people I know. We can talk about her 25-plus year career dedication to healthcare, starting with her clinical roots as a respiratory therapist, her time as a managing director leading Medicus, both in Canada and the US, and her experience working with the McEwen Center for Regenerative Medicine prior to joining Click about 5 years ago, where she has built some very strong Canadian, US, and now European teams. But I think we should talk about the things that make her so special. The values and traits that she demonstrates every day: integrity, respect, passion, curiosity, leadership, tenacity, wisdom, inspiration, and team, and all with sincere genuineness. Her talent and passion are infectious. Anyone who knows her knows that, but she never forgets that it is the patients that we ultimately serve who are the reason that we do what we do. But I think it's important to hear from more than just me when it comes to describing this very deserving individual. And so I reached out to a few folks, because that's what I do. So this comes from a very special person in Heidi's life. Congratulations, Heidi. What an amazing honor, and I can't think of anyone more deserving than you. You are the quintessential partner, always going the extra marathon, not just the extra mile, insanely passionate, and a strategic powerhouse. You are a trusted confidant when the tough business decisions need to be made, and a true partner. I'm so proud to call you not just a colleague, but a friend. This comes from the head of the Takeda Digital Accelerator in the US, Dan Gandor. So with that, please help me in welcoming Heidi as an inductee. Thank you, Heidi, as your colleague and friend.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for those kind words, Laurie. You are a cherished friend and colleague. Thank you also to the Chronicle of Healthcare Marketing and to my industry peers for this incredible honor and recognition. I know that this may sound hokey and cliche, but I sincerely feel like the luckiest person in the world when it comes to my work. I've always loved it. Even when it's been challenging or has taken a wrong turn that I didn't see coming, to me, that's been the adventure, and it's truly never felt like work. But it's the people who I've met along the way that have made all the difference in my life. They've helped me see how I could reach my full potential professionally and in many ways personally while contributing to our industry in a meaningful way. It wasn't until I met the legendary Judy Elder at Ogilvy and Mather in the late 80s that I knew I had stumbled upon a career in advertising that would ultimately bring me in front of you all today. She took a chance on an eager respiratory therapist with no business experience to offer the agency. And beyond giving me master classes in the art of client service, she showed me firsthand how a mentor's belief and faith in one's ability can instill a level of confidence where anything is possible. And it was Peter Finlayson, the former managing director at Medicus, who taught me that people that you work with day in and day out can be your family too. My years at Medicus were by far the most tumultuous for me personally. As a parent going through a divorce with 2 young children, Peter showed me how the compassion and encouragement of a manager can make all the difference between low self-esteem and finding the inner strength to have a productive day. And it was Laurie Grant and Lee Siegel from Click who 5 years ago showed me how I could leverage 20 years of traditional agency experience within their world-class data-driven digital company. They saw in me an agency veteran who could bring solid instincts and business acumen to their organization without ever making me feel like I had to catch up with others who were more digitally savvy. Laurie and Lee have shown me how liberating it could feel to stick to what you know best without feeling exposed or vulnerable. They've surrounded me with a team full of people who they wanted me to mentor while learning from the best our industry has to offer. So as you can see, life has come full circle. I have learned important lessons throughout my career from people I continue to admire. They have taught me, and I endeavor to show others, that kindness, empathy, and support for your team, or extended family in my case, will win the day every time. And finally, if you're still not convinced that I'm the luckiest person in the world, I just married the love of my life in the process. So Andrew, thank you for asking, and to all of you, thank you for listening.